My dirty little secrets. Do I want to read this? I feel like I don't want to read this. 3 years? No. 3 years have passed and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. What would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep on going. I wonder if it was the same for him, too. Dog, he has no fucking clue who you are, I'm already telling you. Will he remember me? If I'm being honest, I don't think he has any fucking clue who you are. Can I? What do I do? There we go. You got toilet paper right beside your bed. No wonder this guy doesn't like you, dude. No. Who am I kidding? Like any of it matters now. Brian is a great guy and all, but after all this time, I can't be sure of anything. I just hope our time together is meaningful enough to him, enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. Speaking of cherishable memories, I actually might have to go get toilet paper. I don't have any tissues. Naturally, because it was B's favorite place to begin with. You're weird as fuck. Will you remember my voice? Will you say hey to me again? Did time already ruin our moments? Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. Brian? Would never stop looking through B's window. I'm a weird motherfucker. That was really creepy. August 21st, 2006. That as a debut outfit? I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of new school and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of YIPEEEEE Academy. So I'm Sam, and I'm a woman. I spent the last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence, but looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm a candy handed out by strangers. The package seems fine, but you know there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Wayrite even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempting to socialize with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you too, hillbillies. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to restart. Kudos to Mom for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, I almost forgot calling her. Write you later, diary, my only true friend. Love, Sam. So that was a while ago. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. What? He likes to switch just to lies. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the door. It's gonna knock on the door. Told ya. I'm gonna turn my lights on. I got My Hero Academia on my TV. August 22nd, 2006. Wait, when was the other one? Wait, I want to check. August 21st? Oh, these are one day after. Stacy. Stacy is a classic. FYI, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. Look, she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. I didn't wait to start talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I get in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stopped talking about someone else. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayrite. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. Even if it's Dad's fault, our family is torn apart like this. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get your shit together. If not for you, for Mom. Other Wayrite kids were so predictable, their doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob. But B's door was closed shut and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint, something beyond his bright smile. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was a good enough blessing for me, enough to make me want to never leave his side. Ever. Okay. The ambience left. It's not scary. Hey. Lights on. Lights on. Lights on. Nope. Lights on, buddy. Lights on. Stop. Put the lights on. Turn the lights on, dude. That's all you're gonna fucking give me? Are you kidding me? August 26th. This is 4 days after the second one. My first Rosen Peak weekend. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for mystery/horror genre. Lush forest, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple of dead bodies. I could pay a visit to the lake one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm just going to leave these POI on my to-do list, which is already filled with a crazy amount of homework. I now know why youngsters of Wayrite will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class, to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Even on weekends, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get to the more crowded parts of town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. So I wonder how I should spend this afternoon. Write you later. Love, Sam. B was the best quarterback Wayrite could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within me. Something that made me catch him behind his back and never let go. Oh, he made little cute hearts. That'd be cute if you were a couple. That right there makes me uncomfortable. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. Hey. Oh. Oh, I figured it out. There we go. For a boarding school, Wayrite intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library for Miss Lasley's book assignment today, and two things surprised me. One, the place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in there. Two, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library. Maybe because I feared being lost in there. The place was too clean. Even the book showed little sign of human touch. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking of picking a book, with her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoo all day. I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw, he's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacy's mouth or working up some shenanigans with his jock buddy. Brian, was it? So, yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. So, Kyle and Brian are friends. And I'm Sam, and these are my old notes from when I moved here. And Stacy was my bully. But Stacy's dating Kyle, who's friends with Brian. But current me is obsessed with Brian. It's a whole fucking... This is crazy. So turn around. That was... that was a genuine scream. Got a fucking stick? I miss him. Even when I'm with him, I see him. Even when he is not looking. Visited the library again. A bit more people than before, and among them was Brian. It's not worth a bother, but seeing a major skank's boyfriend's bud wandering around in the library is uncanny by anyone's standards. He must have been there to pick a book for Miss Lasley's assignment. I almost got too close to him, trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. Woe is me, hate to admit, but seeing Brian at the library was today's only diary-worthy event. Probably because it's the only human interaction that didn't give me the sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. I need to revise my book options now. Write you later. Love, Sam. A jock in a library? Now I've seen everything. Only to realize I was with him the whole time, like a boogeyman under its sleeping child's bed. Gang, I can't pause the game. I wanted to pause it because that was making me really angry. Get it. Stop. You're actually making me really upset. The stick! No, the stick! I got it! I got the stick! Stop. So this was September 4th. So this is September 7th. This is 3 days after. It was Mr. Kane's ninth psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time, he gave each of us a mask and made us express our personalities by drawing on it. Again, this was psychology class. And the last thing I want to do right now is open up to others. So for the next 30 cringy minutes, I managed to create one of the most basic personality masks. Mask one I can't imagine. If my mask were a cover letter, it would start with, I'm a people person. But it's not the dumb exercise that's bugging me right now. When the masks were being passed around, Brian, yep, him again, kind of smiled at me. It's 11 p.m. now. Why am I writing about this? It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why the very image hovered in my head for the rest of the class. Okay, the rest of the day. Stupid brain probs wanted an excuse for screwing up today's math test. Get out of my brain. What will B remember me as? A friend? A weirdo? A liar? The word liar is coming up a lot, because a couple pages back, it had the word lies at the end of it. And when I flipped it the first time, it just flickered up only the word lies. I had to put on so many masks. I would have... Oh my god. Find the lies. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? The clock is going faster and I'm getting scared. Stop. Something's gonna happen. Oh, was that Sam? They're hiding. Cool. None in there. There's one. Got it. Got it. September 11th. Oh my god. I was just reading some of the books I checked out when he came along out of nowhere. Hey, anything worth reading? I didn't know the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was somehow already skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Sam, right? I saw you going in and out of the library, he said with a buttery voice. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. I came here from time to time to get assignment out of the way so I can focus on my games. He said he couldn't find anything interesting to read, and since all he could think of were comics, he could use some guidance. My mind was still jumbled from the ambush. All I remember saying is, how about Misery? Stephen King's works are good enough to get you started. Because boys like any story with blood and breaking bones, right? Oh god. Oh no. I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said, see you later at some point, and I said, yeah, see ya. Misery. Real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you were a weirdo, he does now. Is that like a weirdo book? I've never read that. Let's go back to our small world where all your favorite places are forever etched in my heart. Go back. Oh, we're gonna find the little hearts. I don't know what that is. That's probably the dinner table. This is a park. The gym. The arcade, it looks like. Music. Pokemon. Alright. Well, we gotta go get all those hearts. There was one over here, I know. Oh, there's only one more. Oh, wait. Go back. Oh, there we go. Turns out the lake does have a history of having a dead body in it. It all happened so fast. I was outside the yard reading when Brian appeared out of nowhere. Again. He said, hey, and started telling me how he actually enjoyed the book, and how he never read the same book twice in his life. And since he was heading out, he offered me to give him a tour of the town. 10 minutes later, we were passing Joe's Diner, home of the world-famous pancakes, says Brian. There was also an arcade across the diner. Brian hates the place because it's teeming with 10-year-olds. The donut shop was Brian's must-go-to place, too, unlike the music store, which, according to him, seriously needs to restock. I found my own POI, a bookstore. It was weird seeing a bookstore in it. And a gym standing side by side, though. At the end of the tour, I finally got to taste that sweet pancake Brian worshipped. Out the window, I could see the weird gigantic hill that was also visible from my dorm room. Brian revealed that he had a secret base of some kind there. He jokingly said he could take me there, and I'm cool enough. After dinner, Brian dropped me off at the bus station and drove off to meet up with his friends. I was exhausted but hyped up behind my limits. I can't sleep. How can I when the whole day just feels like a dream? So the mountain, donut shop, and pancakes, right? So this, pancakes, and the mountain. Is this the mountain? Oh, that was really creepy. They did taste sweet, just like Bee's heart. I miss its sweetness. I need it. I need to eat it up. Oh, I miss its warmth. Oh, I can eat it. Oh! It did change to his heart. The key. Wait, wait. I actually want to go check because there was someone knocking on the door. Never mind. This. And a Sharpie. Golems just obliterated the Hammerheads today. I now know why they say Brian and Kyle are more than buds. I would have called them an awesome duo too if only Kyle wasn't an assload of a douche. I mean, the guy's name tattooed on his arm. Okay, that's weird. That's really weird. Call me old-fashioned, but I think you should go to a hospital and get that ego checked out because it must be swollen huge. At least he leaves me alone other than giving me that creepy stare when I pass by. I understand how Stacy can keep hanging out with him, Brian. They do say we sometimes become friends with those who are at the opposite end, so maybe it's not such a weird thing. For me, the real win was the photos I took of Brian. Watch out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker. Bring the Polaroid camera I bought years ago during my camera geek phase. Seems like a good idea now. Sigh. Sigh. I know I promised myself to stay away from people. Stay away from the drama. But when I look at Brian, when he talks to me, it feels like maybe, just maybe, it's okay to have a little drama for myself. I'm not ready to divine what this feeling is, but for now, I'm going to label it as looking for a shoulder to cry on. And just shove her under my bed like the pictures I took today. Red. So fucking red. Red everywhere. Sam plus Brian, Sam plus Brian. Finish what you started. S plus B. Oh my fucking god. Does Sam die somehow? Oh, bathroom. If you're just like a shit drawer, does it like tell you to kill yourself? Sorry, I'm really bad at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're outside. Gang gang? Do we have to do this gang gang? That's really confusing. Sam, meet me at Colton Hill. You know where to find me. Brian. It scared me. Due date for Miss Lasley's book report is right around the corner, and I'm still not finished. Only if I wasn't too disturbed. Normally, I wouldn't bother reading a teen romance story, but for some reason I thought, hey, why not? The premise for Mingled itself is pretty generic. Jenny has a huge crush on her childhood friend Michael, but she can't get Michael to think of her as more than just friends. She reaches the conclusion that it's because of all those girls around. So she starts making a list of all the basic girls who also have a crush on Michael. What she's planning to do with the list is yet to be revealed. If I can finish reading the book by tomorrow, I'll be able to finish the report with enough time to revise. P.S. I wonder how Brian is doing with his assignments. Why am I interested? Because he's been asking for my help with some of his works, and I gladly agreed to. Why would I do that? Because by helping Brian focus on his practices so he can bring trophies to our beloved school, it becomes safe to say that I'm taking part in a bigger cause. Not like I'm doing this for personal reasons, right? You. So close that I can whisper. Okay, so we're not Sam. Because it said you, and that's a dude. This is Sam. So we're not Sam. Don't smile for others. Don't look away, don't look away, don't look away, don't look away, don't look away. Oh. Oh, I keep looking. I drag the camera away so it can't take me. Fuck, you're fucking strong! Is that the puppet from Five Nights at Freddy's? This is a scary game. Alright. October 6th. So this is over a week later. Stacy invited everyone to the late post victory party at her place this Friday. Weird that she told me this at the hallway herself. The sudden act of courtesy was enough to leave me frozen, but to think of it, a self-conscious beauty queen like Stacy would love showing off how tolerant she could be. I'd prefer celebrating quietly in my room, but since the party is practically being held for Brian, I thought it would be sort of rude. It'd be sort of rude of me to not be there. He was nothing but nice to me since I met him, so the least I could do is show up. Plus, I could probably witness the face Stacy makes when she sees I actually had the nerve to show up. Maybe, just maybe, I could even piss her off if I managed to strike a conversation with Brian. An Omega hanging out with an Alpha? Alright, dude. Kyle would be busy comforting Stacy, fuming about how I mess up her ecosystem. No peer pressure, Sam. Just clean drinks and hopefully some casual talk with Brian. What could possibly go wrong? He can't just... What the fuck is happening? The fuck was that? Suicide suspected in death of missing teenager. The girl of 17 who was found dead at Colton Hill likely ended her own life, police says. Sam Holtz. I think I have an idea what's going on. We're playing as Kyle, okay? Kyle's gay, and he killed Sam because he thought Sam was getting in the way of him potentially being in a relationship with, what's his fucking face? Brian. That's my guess. That's my conclusion. Sam Holt, a transfer student of Wayrite Academy, had been reported missing for 6 days until Rosen Peak authorities discovered her body in the forest. Due to days of heavy rain around the time of her death, the investigation on Miss Holt's death faced a few challenges. However, interviews with school faculty members and its students led to the possibility that she threw herself off the cliff of Colton Hill after months of rejection from her peers. She was rarely seen with others, says one of her former teachers. She was even publicly humiliated just before her disappearance. Must have worked as the tipping point for her. Rosen Peak Police says the fall did not kill Sam instantly. It is possible she gasped for air through her broken neck before dying. That's fucking gross. Wayrat Academy now faces suspicion of neglecting its students, led by the mother of Miss Holt. Okay, this is the day after. October 7th, 2006. Oh man, everything's gone wrong. All my senses are screaming in pain. I don't even remember drinking any booze. The pain only escalated the moment Brian texted me, "You feeling okay?" No, I was not okay, and why is Brian me asking me this? Did I do something to him? According to Brian, I went from being quiet to crazy happy and cute. His words, not mine. Real quick, I was so close to being the center of the party that he had to bring me back to the dorm. Why can't I remember any of them? Congrats, Sam. You reached a new low in life. Shit, is this it? Is this how I die? I sincerely asked Brian if there was a good place to kill myself. He said, maybe now is a good time to show you my secret hideout, because I passed the test by showing the whole school as a different me. Is he seriously going to take me to his Colton Hill hideout tomorrow? I'm going to the so-called most romantic place in Rosen Peak with Brian. There's something in my head that's keeping me awake. And it's not hangover. Oh? This is because I heard knocking on the door. Someone opened the fucking stall. I'm not looking at that. Stop! 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 Okay, so this is Sam, right? Is that after she presumably jumped off? Or I'm guessing got pushed off. Oh, her bag. Oh my god. October 8th, 2006. This is the day after. Oh my god, Brian actually took me to Colton Hill. The hideout Brian mentioned had a wonderful view of the small town. The whole place under the golden sunset. The best part of the spot was that it is quite hidden and unsafe. You could easily roll down the hill if you were careless or drunk, and no one could find you for days. How awesome is that? Being drunk with that wonderful moment didn't cause any accident, though. We sat there for less than an hour, but it felt like an eternity. I can't even remember what we talked about. I do remember saying how beautiful Rosen Peak is, and Brian being all meh about it. I guess you can get fed up with views like this, too. Today's only regret is that I failed to bring the true essence of the hill's view back with me. There's a reason why I gave up photography as a hobby in the first place. At least the close-up shot of Brian was not half as bad. When I came back down from the hill, it became clear that my life just became a bit more messed up now. I know, because I really want to talk to Brian again soon. Help me get to sleep quickly today, diary. Love, Sam. Why did he have to break my fucking heart? Was I just one of his many friends? Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave, even after I told him we won't be together anymore. He thought he was too good for Rosen Peak. And me. To him, I was just a background in this picture. Yo, what? You don't deserve a face. Look at the pictures. Stop. I'm freaking the fuck out. This is actually freaking me out so bad. Look at that, dude. I don't know what's happening. I didn't even read the fucking notes. Okay, this was that. Okay, this was 2 days after. Mingled. That was the book that she read. The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking about Mingled, mostly because my stupid brain thinks I'm sort of like the main character, Jenny. To summarize the rest of the book, Jenny goes on this jealousy-fueled sabotage rampage on every girl who has a crush on Michael. I know it sounds horrible without context, but it's actually kind of cute. She finally stands on top, but Michael finds out what she's done. He breaks Jenny's heart, saying he can't be sure of who she is anymore. Things work out in the end, but that's not why I sympathize with the dorky psycho girl. Brian is just like Michael. Popular, has killer biceps, busy hanging out with people. I can't see what he wants because of all the noise around him. I know he wants to go to college, but what about beyond the boring stuff? What kind of person does he like? What does he think about me? He told me about his mom, how she died of cancer last year. It must have been so hard trying to look okay in front of everyone who's depending on him. I sometimes feel like he can't see me because he's so busy trying to meet everyone's expectations. I know how those around us can be hurtful, and it's dangerous to rely on them so much. I just wish I can tell Brian one day that I'm here for him. Fuck, dude. God, I hear them again. Are you in a healthy relationship? Take this quick survey to find out. Oh, hell yes, dude. One must take as much as one gives. Yeah. Obsession is a stronger form of love. No. No one can have what you can't. No. B never loved it. Alright. No. Because you're a selfish little shit. No. All your problems are caused by you. No. It's all your fault. No. Results are in. It looks like you still have your eyes closed shut. Then keep them shut. How long will you last this time? What? If he just starts fucking screaming, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. I'm not getting up. I'm not fucking getting up. October 13th, in 2006, Miss Lastly gave us an easy poetry assignment for once. She said it's okay to make a parody of the classics as long as we stick to the ABCB rhyme. So I took the liberty of letting my imagination go ABCB Zerk. That was really bad. Here's a slight taste of my early work. Roses are red, violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. Call me Sam Spear. Wait, is it Holt Spear? I should have waited for Brian to ask for my help with homework again, but I decided to make the first move this time. And guess what? He said he can handle it alone. Call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth or uses her idiot brain. P.S. I've decided to carry my diary in my bag. Doors in the girls' dorm are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy, though, if you know what I mean. Ah, that was funny. I even saw one of the girls using a notepad to crack the door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. I've decided to not ignore the sign. It's getting worse. The fucking shithole town left a disgusting crack on my heart. It's getting bigger and bigger. The voices I hear from the crack are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gap. When I run out of places to run, I have had only one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark, and I must look for them in the dark. Are you fucking... I'm not... Alright. What? Something's in here. Oh my god! Stop! That scared the shit out of me. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to see a person there. Is that Brian? I indulge your gaze. Oh my fucking god. Fucking Christ. I did it! Alright, this is a full... I'm not done! With Brian preparing for a rematch with the Hammerheads, I once again gladly gave him a hand with the non-important homework stuff. I must say, the teachers here don't give the poor students a break just because the test is over. It's not like I'm burdened with helping out, but Brian is really trying hard to get good grades. From what I heard, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college since he's practically a local football star. Maybe his pushy police chief dad raised him to be an overachiever. I'm gonna sneeze again. It's funny how a model athlete like Brian got friends like Kyle who always find excuses to pull him out of school. It's unfair, really. As long as you are a sports star, you'll end up with douches like him no matter how nice a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need conversation to know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend is friggin' Stacy Lannings. The stare he gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. I'd be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and start yapping about how Brian is out of my league. He has Kyle to play with, so why would she even care? Like, ask your boyfriend out for a drive. Jeez, have a nice life with him so Brian can stay out of the poison he does not deserve. Turn on, but there's something out here again. This is literally her. In her... Okay. We're just really slow. What the fuck, gang? You know, I'm not fucking answering that shit, alright? Are you gonna... Fine, dude. That's the noise we need. We gotta go in here. I watched a guide for that because I was fucking terrified and thought something was gonna happen if I kept pressing the wrong button. On the phone. This is the bathrooms. We saw something about the bathrooms. Greenheart College. Is that where, he went? What the fuck are you smiling at? Oh. Whispers! Whispers! Stop! 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 I did something wrong, I guess. Don't pussy out. This is for B. Careful. Press it. I was thinking maybe there'd be another option behind me where I could actually pussy out, but... Oh. I was really expecting her to be frowning now. That was a missed opportunity. No. Where you taking that, dude? Come the fuck on. I want that. Oh my god! Oh? And we fell off the cliff again! There was a consulting session for Greenheart College student programs at the gym today. I've seen its posters all over the school since the day I arrived. I had nothing better to do, so I decided to give a visit and spend my precious after-school time reading brochures. And once again, just like at the library, I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran from my room, jumped to my bed, and out of nowhere, tears started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they're on the gym walls too. At first, I thought whoever drew them must be very insecure about the relationship, but the truth is that I wish I had a relationship to be insecure about too. Deep down, I know I want my own hearts on the walls too, but seeing Brian at the college booth really felt like finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years. I thought of staying here at Rosen Peak, but with Brian preparing to leave, there's just no point to it. No Brian, no hearts on the wall. God, it's like my brain's creating a storm. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. Hopefully, I'll wake up next week. So, was Kyle putting those hearts that we've been seeing everywhere? I wake up without waking up. Same rainy night. My lifeless room. Endless nightmare. It's like someone's always watching me. Like someone's always trying to judge me. Stacy. How did the invite go? She in or not? So this is me to Stacy. Oh, she's coming. Dorks like her can't say no to parties like this. Was this right after the party for the team winning the game? Was this like right after she invited her? Stacy invited her? Sweet, time to give her the drama she wants so bad. That's weird, because after that, they went to the peak. It's because of her. The moment she came into our lives, what little I had to enjoy started to crumble. I know I used half of this diary writing about Stacy being a bitch, but now she's just unstable. It wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyra. Heard her shouting something like, "I'm done doing shit for you," before storming away. Then she saw me. I was her next target. She shouted towards me and said, "This is all your fault. Why don't you go back to fucking San Diego?" Whoa, what did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. Come to think of it, I rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were this intense. Brian's been acting weird too, though. He hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looks somewhat more upset than usual. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short, asking if I called him last night again. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said, "Never mind," and walked away. What was that about? What did he mean by again? Calling him in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed of, but that doesn't mean I actually did it. What the hell is going on? So, I'm connecting the dots here. Kyle's diary here, the one that we're reading, because we are Kyle, and the notes is Sam's diary. Constantly, at the beginning, Kyle would talk about calling Brian and just hearing him say hello and then hanging up. I'm gonna guess Brian thinks that's Sam. That's my theory. Maybe these calls too that we're getting is what Brian heard from the other side. Slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day. She took pictures of some of the entries and sent them to me and her gang. She wanted everyone to join her twisted, childish game. The diary had no special meaning to me, not until I read about how Brian took that cunt on a fucking tour of the town. He had no interest in girls whatsoever, and suddenly now he's hanging out with an outsider? At that moment, I got tired of doing nothing. I knew I had to do something. So I gave Stacy an idea. It was going to be easy. Spike her drink, get her wasted, and humiliate the shit out of the city girl in front of everyone. Only then she would know her place. Damn, dude. Get in the way. Oh shit. Bummer. Was hoping to do some nasty stuff to her drunk ass. This is. Because Brian took her away while she was drunk to, Colton Hill. I still can't believe Brian had to take her away like that. Well, bitches like Sam does tend to make some, people feel sorry. She did mention something about her dad in her diary. Bet she has some nasty daddy issues, too. I know. How about we show everyone how needy a bitch can be? Sounds fun, but how? And this is going to be the humiliation that the teacher was talking about in the news report. Leave it to me. Just keep reading your diary once in a while. Oh, is this going to be a reenactment of what happens? Damn. This can't be happening. No. This is so... This game is so good. November 2nd. This is November 6th. What the fuck is going? I don't even know how to describe what happened this morning. This is fucked up. So this is probably after the incident. Or the humiliation thing. It started when I opened my locker and something poured out. For a few seconds, my brain was cut off from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down, there were dozens of pictures scattered on the hallway floor. All of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. The whole school was at the hall. They looked at the pictures, then at me, and then at the pictures. Brian was there too. The face he gave me. The face of disgust. Oh, dude. He turned away and left. He didn't even say anything. I tried to chase him, say something, anything to him, but the floor started spinning, and people started whispering like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke my throat. I swept away what was on the floor and ran off to class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with everyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There's no one to talk to. The only way to break them apart was to show Brian what a creep she was. The eye. Yeah, that's what he did. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote in her diary. At the same time, I felt something. A reminder of how I felt when I fell for B. How it felt so right and terribly wrong. Screaming into my pillow never helped with making the feelings go away. Did you find the diary yet? Jesus fucking Christ. Babe, I think you're taking this too seriously. Did you find it or not? So this is when Stacy started to realize that Kyle had an obsession. I think she knows I'm sneaking into her room. I can't find it anywhere. Babe, don't you think you're too obsessed with breaking them up? You're bailing on me now? Forget it. Please, babe. Maybe Brian doesn't even like the girl. I said, forget. So tired. Jesus fucking Christ. Last note, by the way. This is going to be the last note. November 7th. The school counselor called me today. Mr. Friends asked me if the rumors were true. Rumors that I've been leaving heart drawings all over the school. Rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its minds. I didn't even know the letters in the fucking heart spelled S and B. And what? Just because the initials are S and B, suddenly every name that starts with them are either Sam or Brian? And guess what even crazier words are on the streets? Sam Holtz, the daughter of a sex offender, craves forbidden love. Oh, her dad. How on earth did Stacy find out about dad? Why would she do so much to fuck up my life? And where the fuck is she? Is she... You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for words that describe this fucked up situation. I can't believe I have to go through this again so far from home and so soon. Brian, please, please say something. Jesus fucking Christ. This story is fucked. A challenge. Keith Holt arrested for sexually assaulting a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill in the rest of the story. Sam Holt calls Brian from a payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. Oh, Gina Hansen. How did Sam's dad even get married? He likes little girls, doesn't he? Maybe Sam's mom used to be the pervert's victim? Sam Holt takes Brian's picture and keeps them hidden in her locker. That Sam's girl's got some balls. Mike Koski. Everyone's talking about her pervy dad, and she's still showing up to class. Respect. Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school to let others know Brian is theirs. Brenda Johns. Oh my god, how could Sam Holt not kill herself? My dad went on the news for touching teens? That's bye-bye world for me, lol. A needy city girl with a huge hole to fill. A hole left by her sweet old daddy. Okay, so the old school found out about her dad too, and that's why she moved, I'm gonna guess. He was just a disaster waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It wasn't easy. I almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom. Fuck, dude. But I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. Okay, yeah. When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took into her locker. It was a happy coincidence that B was there to see the spectacular unfold when it happens. It was over. Things were about to turn back to normal. And then Stacy's drama-filled head exploded. Hide, coward. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Hiding. Maybe you'll be able to live again. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we gotta go along with this. Maybe you can run forever. JK, you're gonna die. I'm done watching you get away with the shit you've done to me. Did you really think I wouldn't find out what's going on? I know you've been using me to break Sam and Brian apart so you can have some fun with her. Well, I had my share of fun when I told Brian what you've been doing. You should have seen the face he made when I got to the part about you drawing those retarded hearts all over school. Hope you enjoy your happy life now that there's no Brian to get in your way. Oh, by the way, I saw you staring at that college poster. What, did you like the girl in the poster too? Is it why you tore her face off? You need help. And don't bother calling me. Please, man. Stacy got it all wrong. It's just a misunderstanding. It's a meaningless prank. That's all. Please, B, don't do this. Text me back, please. The day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me. He would never understand what I did for him. Typical. So fucking typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. This time, someone had to pay for it. Kyle. Sam on the hilltop. Oh, yeah. Oh, in the fucking locker? Maybe at Colton Hill. Oh. Brian sticks it in Sam's locker. You creepy ass motherfucker. That letter was never from Brian. It was always from Kyle. She put the letter in her bag. And this is gonna be the scenario. Fuck, dude. Waiting for someone? Kyle, what are you doing here? You just can't stay away from him, you know that? You know you don't deserve him. I don't know what you're talking about. Our lives are ruined because of you. Hey, don't come any... Kyle pushed her off. Sam, meet me at Colton Hill. You know where to find me. Brian. Fuck, dude. Sam's property. Keep out. Oh, that's the fucking diary. Sam's diary. We burnt it. No one comes in. No one goes out. I'm so tired. I just want it to end. Let's just wake up. Let's just open the door. I don't care who or what's waiting for me. But what about my diary? The one I've been keeping to remind myself how I am the victim of everything that's happened. I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from going insane? So here comes the big question. Should I keep it? Oh, probably not. Probably shouldn't. No. It's time to admit. I've been keeping a memory of lies. I'm the only one to blame for the shit I had to deal with. It's about time I burned it. But what after that? I could open the door out of here, face whatever's waiting for me. Or I could just stay with the fire and let go. Whatever the choice, it's time to light the fire. Fuck, dude. The death of Sam Holt, initially reported as suicide, was shed a new light by her former classmate. Kyle Jenkins confessed he was with Miss Holt when she fell to her death on Colton Hill in 2006. According to the shocking revelation, the 14-year-old transfer student from San Diego was involved in a heated confrontation with Mr. Jenkins due to... Fuck, dude. That was such a good game. Oh yeah, that's neat that they do let you. Yes, let's keep it. Fuck it. I'm not giving up the only thing that's left for me. Nothing's my fault. I'm not letting go of anything ever again. Just turn off the lights, go to bed, maybe everything will be better tomorrow. Everything's fucking normal. Phone's still dead. No drugs in there. Yep. And there's Sam again. God damn, dude.